Hello, duelists. How y'all doing? Let me get rid of this stinky ass cord. We are back from Paris, and the World Championship is over. Now, obviously, it did not go exactly as I would have liked. You all, I'm sure, tuned into the World Championship, and yeah, we did not do well. We got kind of destroyed in some of the sets. The last set didn't matter that much because we were already pretty much out, but we tried, and sometimes things don't go your way. I did enjoy France though. Of course, I went a little while early. Went to Normandy to see some history. Going to some of the invasion sites for D-Day. Spent the day in Bayeux, is the name of the town. Very small place. And that was fun. I got to see Juno Beach and Omaha Beach. I got to visit some museums, and as a history nerd, that was fun, as well as had some good food. Which I have a more in-depth video about some stuff, and on YouTube. So I'll catch you guys some more there. Where? Bayeux. Bayeux. And yeah. And then afterwards, obviously, went to WWE, Clash in Paris, and Monday Night Raw, which were fun as well. Besides the fact that I got denied entry into Clash in Paris because they said my UDS ring was a weapon. It was too big, they said, which is very stupid, but annoying. So I pretty much missed the first two fights. I had to go back to the hotel, drop my stuff off, and come back, which is annoying. I got to win. I did not. That was pretty much the whole trip. Rest was all Yu-Gi-Oh and Konami related stuff, right? So we had a player tour that took us to Notre Dame. That's where you'll see the pictures on Twitter from. It was like a 5-minute walk from the venue, even though they fucking made us bus there for some reason. And the rest was all just dueling, watching, and whatever. Had some good food. Some food wasn't great. Some things I wanted to try while in France were souffles, pomme dauphine, and duck breast, or just duck in general, not duck breast, because things they're known for. Frog legs as well. I didn't get frog legs. I had a really good souffles, a souffle specialty place called Recamier, and it was very good. I had a duck confit from some place in the venue, which was honestly super mid, and the pomme dauphine was kind of poo. Honestly, just felt like I was eating a tater tot. So that wasn't anything special. I'm not sure if any other cooking fans or food fans know of some of the things I just mentioned, but also something called a galette, which I thought meant cookie because my French is Canadian. I later found out that there's just a different word in French Canadian and like France Canadian. And we're looking on a menu and it said like galette canard. I'm like, duck cookie. The fuck does that mean? So I'm like, what does that mean? Anyways, apparently what that means in that part of France though is it's more like a buckwheat crepe, and it was savory. It was made with like Emmental cheese, egg, chicken breast, beautiful caramelized onions. Um, it was really good. It was really good. Really fucking good. It's a salty crepe. Yeah, it was really fucking good. Or the best thing I had there. But the duck, but like my understanding of French is that meant cookie, which is why I was very confused when I saw it. But I found out I was obviously like wrong. That was probably the best thing I had though while I was there. All right. Did I try foie gras? No, I think foie gras is kind of unethical. So, like, even more so than other meats, which is pretty rough. As well as it just doesn't sound that good. So it's like all these things combined. I didn't even want to try it. Like, normally, even if it doesn't sound good, I would try it just out of curiosity. But foie gras is kind of fucked up as a food, so I think yeah. Kind of random question, but just curious. Have you ever been to Japan? I've been 3 times. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I've been 3 times. All for Worlds. It's awesome. Japan is awesome. My opening Megatons. My shipment got delayed. They're not here yet. When they arrive, we'll open them on stream though. It's really fucked up how they make it. Yeah. What happened with a bandit on? So you guys know, like, obviously you can see my face is filled with shit. I have a medical condition called hydradenitis suppurativa, I think is how you pronounce it. It's fucking Latin. Or HS, skin disease. You search it up, you'll find out. By the way, I have like these red bumps, and it makes shaving really frustrating. And oftentimes I'm able to navigate around it. Whenever you see me grow out my beard a little more, it gets scruffy, or even my hair. It's because when I have flare-ups, it can be hard to cut. I didn't have a flare-up now, but while shaving, I cut myself. Wasn't paying attention, and it was a pretty bad cut, so that's why there's a band-aid. Nothing serious. Don't worry. Did I have any nice pain au chocolat? Only once. I'm not a big sweet guy, to be honest. I'm fat because I like other shit. There was like a chocolate baguette the last I considered getting, but I hadn't had a quiche yet, so I just said I got a quiche. What countries have I been to? A shit ton, though. Let's see if I can name them all. So Canada, US, Mexico, Belize, Honduras, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Guatemala, Colombia, Panama. It's 10. Peru. I have not been to Ecuador. Peru, Chile, Brazil. Bahamas, Jamaica. Where else in the Caribbean have I been? Might just be those two. Is that really all I've been to in the Caribbean? Huh. I think that's all I've been to. In Europe, that's 15. UK, Portugal, France, Vatican, Italy, Germany, Netherlands. Never been to Belgium. Greece, Israel. Just those. Did I duel the Pope? I did. I did duel the Pope. That's 24, and then in other parts, South Africa, obviously I was born in, so 25. Oh, Turkey, 26. Oh, my light just fell. Been to Australia, Japan, Fiji, New Zealand. Oh, fuck off. This was in Europe though. It's in the air. I was just naming things that were nearby. How's Australia? It was awesome. I love Australia. What's like 30 countries? I'm probably missing some. I'm probably missing some countries for sure. Like if I saw them, I'd remember that. Oh yeah, I've been there. Any Scandinavian countries? Nope, never been to any of them. No, never been to Norway. I like El Salvador. I didn't see much of it, but what I did see was nice. Traveling is the best. Happy to hear how much traveling you've done. A lot of people, unfortunately, never been out of their home country. Yeah, so like I'm very grateful to be able to travel so much for Yu-Gi-Oh, and I really like dislike how much other players don't really see the rest of the world when they travel. Like they'll go to the event and never leave the venue area, and that's just so lame. Puerto Rico, well, that's it, not a country, but I have been, yes. And if I said No, excuse me. If I said Puerto Rico separately as a country, y'all would have fucking flamed the shit out of me in the comments. So, nice trick question. You have to compete in Master Duels next year at TCG? I've said this before. I don't think one is better than the other. Whichever format is better at the time, I would rather compete in. This year would have been TCG. But also, I can't act like I'll automatically qualify for both. We were kind of hyped to finally do stuff because you arrived so early. It turns out we just did nothing again. All right, Max, I don't want to fucking hear it. I made posts in the public Discord for planning saying I wanted to do this. People didn't respond. That's fine. But here's what you have to understand. Most people are fucking lazy. If you don't go out of your way to actively plan something, nothing happens. And it frustrates me so much with traveling because I know that if I don't fucking plan, no one else does. And that's why I take the reins and I do shit. Has written the stars will always qualify for Yu-Gi-Oh! Worlds. I mean, I think I'm decently well equipped to qualify, but obviously, like, it'd be arrogant to assume you always can. But yeah. If 5 times weren't so awful, you would 100% book the Louvre and come with you guys. That's okay. Darren ended up getting sick and throwing up in an Uber, so you didn't miss that much. But yeah, no, you gotta be assertive with planning stuff, otherwise nothing happens, which sucks. I'm going to bring your dad to Worlds next year if I qualify. Probably not. I'm talking about building a team already, so like, I don't know. It'd be funny to bring my dad, but probably not. Washed world champion.
I thought that Jesse.
Nah, man, you guys can't call me washed. You can't call me washed. I'm gonna compete with Team 7 again, or making a new team. Team 7 is probably done, guys. It's the end of an era, I feel like. I know. Josh is gonna stream less Master Duel. Josh was Master Duel's biggest hater this weekend. He was fucking not about it. Which, like, I understand. Master Duel is like not best right now with Malice. We'll see if he comes around when the format changes, but he was not a fan. Team 7 feels like it's over. It's like a trilogy, right? There was the trilogy of Team 7 and Snipe Hunters, and the ending of the trilogy was disappointing. But those first 2 years, they were very interesting. But it's been 3 years, right? We have other stuff to do. Other people want to play with, want to move on. It's understandable. Starting with the Sasuke team? All right. I can go into this more, but I'm not going to. Think Master was the future, though? I agree. I'm not saying I agree with Josh. But Mouse only had an 80% going first win rate. Yeah, that's fucking brilliant. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Game of Thrones ending. I never watched it. Wouldn't know. Maybe Josh will compete at Dueling Scrolls next year. He talked about that being something he wants to do if he has time, but he wasn't sure. But also, Josh can tell you all this himself. I'm not Josh, right? Like, that's a better person to ask about Josh than me. The Boruto arc. This was the Boruto arc. That's why it was so bad. Miles for Master Duel's unfortunately sad. It wasn't great. The format was not great. May you know my view on the low number of OCG players in Top Cut for Worlds. We can talk about stuff like that later, but it is speculation still right now. So I figured we can do some Worlds review stuff when we like progress out of the meet and greet phase of the stream. Right now we're chilling, we're catching up, we're chatting. So let's focus on that. We're just talking. You think Boruto is better than OG Naruto? Oh, I'm gonna say it's the troll. Thought I was gonna ring my tier pile. No, I can't do that every year. Opening tins today. I'll pin the comments. You know what? I'll just pin this. Tins are delayed. We'll stream when they come. I have no idea when they'll come, but they're delayed. Didn't hear? But that's fine. I'm not blaming you. If I was mad, I would have said something. That's why I'm pinning it. I figured you just came. Will all of Team 7 still compete? That's on Ray. I think Ray is getting kind of tired. Ray is in his unk phase, bro. Dude, y'all don't know it. Like, we rooms together for the days where we weren't like literally competing, and hearing him in the bathroom making old man sounds like and the back cracking. It's so funny. Oh, I love Ray. Bro's in full unk phase. Isn't Ray like 40? He is not. But he is definitely the oldest of us three. He's 30. I want to say he's 30. I mean, you and Ryan might still team up. I don't think so. I think it's going to be entirely new teams. It is more likely, if any, that I'm still teaming with Ray, but I don't know if he wants to compete. I think Ryan wants to go off and do his own thing. To some degree, I do as well. We'll take Sam to Worlds. One step at a time, but it's not impossible. First member, Sam. What else can I tell you guys from Worlds? The food this year, not brilliant, but it's better than past years. Which is nice. They actually had food I could eat. Josh got fucked though again. He ordered vegan pasta, which of course came topped with cheese. I'm sure he complained to you about that already, but that was fun. How was the venue? So the venue for like, it had good aspects, but it also had plenty of bad stuff. This wasn't his year. I don't know if I've ever been to a Konami meal with Josh that went well for him. There was literally always a problem. I've seen him eat plain rice too many times. Vegan pasta with cheese, yeah, exactly. Fuck, what was I saying before this though? Oh, the venue. So they had it sitting on like, dude, the setup was like out of a fucking elementary school. I don't like the desks were like pretty much from like cafeteria tables, and then the like school like chairs. It's like last time we had gaming chairs, like we're sitting in them all fucking day. Instead we had these shitty ass like chairs like you find in public school. We're grown ass men, so like that kind of sucked. Nash was saying in the rooms like Squid Game with each team in their own box were either freezing or boiling. There was no box. There were like last time there were boxes at least. And then the final stage looked nice, but the spectator area was terrible. It was not set up the screens in a way it was easy to watch, and it was cramped and very hot in there, so it's kind of shit. There was good stuff about it for sure though. The opening ceremony was nice. The sound boxes looked good. Oh, that's what Nesh meant. The sound boxes. Those are really cool for the final stage. Yeah, it had good and bad things. You broke your neck in the final stage? Yeah, it was. Yeah. Apparently his was hot as shit. I believe it. I very much believe it. European countries can't avoid the no AC allegations. That's normal in Europe, yeah. We went to the small place in Bayou, right? It's like a little hotel. And like, you know how like more off the beaten path European hotels are. It's not like a Marriott or a Hilton. It's like a 2-story thing. I think it was a key to a room, like an actual key. We get in and Ray's all confused. He's like, where the fuck is the AC? And I just start laughing. I'm like, oh, you naive fool. Thinking that some small, dinky, like, home ran hotel in France is gonna have AC is cooked. So the hotel was otherwise nice. It was fine. It was clean. They gave us a fan, but he was not happy to see there was no AC. So he had to grapple with that. But we were barely in the hotel room. We pretty much crashed there. We were only there in Bayou for 24 hours, and we like arrived straight away to sightseeing, KO'd, woke up, back to sightseeing, and then left. You're noting this down for any live streams again? Dude, Ray can't control himself. You guys actually fucked him up. Bro was saying Orm literally nonstop. Like, including at places where it was not okay to say Orm. Bro was full on Orm. But I guess, yeah. He should have said Orm in the interview. He did. They probably cut it out. He's been a streamer brained. Yeah, for sure. At what place is it okay to say Orm? I mean, like, there's inappropriate places to say it, like, even more so. Yeah. What else can I tell you? Did he Orm during the games? No, he actually didn't. He actually didn't. Okay. Enemy. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Did he Orm in the Notre Dame? I don't remember, but probably. Bro, okay. He Ormed? He called it Omaha Beach. Right? Like, that one's pretty bad. Like, shouldn't have to explain that, right? That's awesome. It's not awesome. It's a fucking memorial. That's based behavior? No, it is not. To Orm or not to Orm? What does it mean? It means nothing. It doesn't mean anything. It's a fucking Twitch emote. Huh. I admit it would have got you to crack. It got me to laugh. I had to stop him. I'm like, dude, this is not the time for this. Like, the Normandy, when we say Norm, like, that got me to laugh. But when we're at the fucking war memorial, like, dude, now is not the time and place. He needs an Orm shirt. Oh, that'd be crazy merch. Dude, a Ray Orm shirt would go hard. All right. Anything else to quickly go over, touch upon? How was your guys' weekend? Viewing Worlds was fun, or tell me about it. The games were ass. Yeah. Yo, do you guys see how often I went first and did nothing? A lot. I think it was 4 times. It's just fucking brutal. TCG games were very fun. Nice. You should have played tier. I would have still bricked. Semifinals Master were good. TCG Worlds were awesome, but the production was bad as usual. Yeah, sure. Everyone thought I'd play tier, but like, tier's power crept. It's not the same deck anymore. I think people who brought tier are making mistakes. This is the worst one of Master Duel ever. I haven't played Master Duel from like when it came out until 2023 like spring, so there may have been something worse between that, but this is pretty rough. Nothing beats my 60 card tier deck pile last year. Those were cinema. Yeah, of course. You think people thought I'd play Arizal? People did think I'd play Arizal, but I got their asses. Memento! Where's my chapstick? Oh. Was Phoenix Rise not viable for Worlds? We decided it wasn't good enough. With Star Risal being out, we'd rather play Pure. Oh, excuse me. All right, Sam is spamming me. Hold up. Okay. How do you feel about having two Malice players sharing cards? It doesn't work. Thought about it, doesn't work. Ryan had the balls to bring Arcana. Yeah, it was like just to beat like Tempai and Crooked Cook. Why do you play it? Yeah, that's why. It was just to beat those. And honestly, it was pretty good at that. Honestly, I feel pretty like good with Memento right now. Like I played so much fucking Memento. Yeah. What was the reason for that? A Gimmick Puppet? So if you play Gimmick Puppet, you may realize it's low-key not that consistent. It's not like inconsistent, but it's not max consistency either. Also, it can lose to hand traps a little more, like Lancia. But this the world deck is like uber consistent. It will like always FTK you and can play hand traps. Neither is Arcana Force. Nope. Not the building we had. The build we had was super clean. Did I make a second account? I have. You may have seen me playing Rated. I didn't stream it at all, but I was playing Rated. It's booting up Mastodon now. I have to do an update. Yeah, update. All right, get this started over now. What was Ray's second deck? It was Lab. You watched the TCG games day 2. Yep. We're kind of forced to. I'm not gonna lie. Forced to just be in the venue. Okay. Are there any articles or like reports or spreadsheets from Worlds you guys want to look at? Because right now, yeah, I don't know. Also, any news on this year? Any new cards get announced? Here. Wait, it's fucking lagging. Fucking green! There is one?
I hate this card. This
Dude,
is the worst
why is my
fucking
computer
Ojaba.
shitting itself? This is a Google document look better than the Master Meta one. That's fine. You can do this, I guess. I don't think I've seen this yet. It should be everything. Yeah. Okay. Yo, can this like please stop lagging? Okay. Okay. Synchron one way. Add your special 1 of 1 tuner from your deck or graveyard. Okay. Because in your graveyard, control junk warrior or monster dimensions that set this card, banish and leaves the field. That's not great. Yeah, that's not very good, right? If I DM DK or Gia, they gift you pro access on MDM. Would they actually, or I don't know them. Like I think I may have had like literally 1 or 2 conversations with him ever, and it was like 8 years ago. Yeah, they said so for pro players and content creators. Okay, I'll consider it. I'll message them, I guess. I have to bring him for Worlds. He's banned, so. What's up, Drew? Okay, this card sucks. I'm not gonna keep reacting to this. This structure deck is looking terrible. Level 1 Earthwing Beast. If a tuner is sent to your grave, you special this card from your graveyard. Okay, that's not bad, right? You can graveyard deck. Band of Junk Warrior, one of the monster mentions on the field, change all monster controls to defense. Also, you can special next turn except synchros. And that's the bad part. Blocks you into synchros. It's bad to play like milling this in tier, like and playing Distrudo as well and shit. Might be playable, but yeah, it's probably not good enough. Yeah. All right, these cards are not very good. Anyways, next. Okay, so Worlds Breakdown. This is TCG, right? Or this is what's it called? 9 other 2 tiers. Either this deck sucks. I would love to play tier, but yep. 2 Snake Eye, which is less than expected. The deck is not unplayable. 2 Lab is more than expected. 2 Branded, I think this deck sucks. 3 Voiceless, I also think this deck sucks. The problem with Voiceless is like it's built in a way that it's supposed to be Malice, right? Because Sarvis is great as a disruption goes, and you have Omni Negates too. But it's low-key kind of weak to cards like Impulse and Bestials, and like Malice has those cards, right? So the matchup becomes hard in that perspective. And if they get to set up their field against you, then you can't play well into theirs. So I don't like this deck. Puppet, Tempai, 6 Tempai. About what I expected. 6 Mermaid Atlantean. I think this deck should play a little more, but as people were swapping out Mento, I think Mento is a better one. People should play more Mento, and then yeah, obviously every team had Rizal and Malice. So Malice was played the most. It had a win rate of 55%. Win coin win rate 80%. That's fucked. But like, so is this, right? God. Ugh. These don't take into account a maxi resolve, of course, yeah. Marmel 70% and Rizal 71, right? Like these are gross. This is over decent sample sizes. At 46 games. Mermail Loki performing pretty well, right? Because at a higher go second win rate as well. But yeah, you can see how this format feels kind of aids to play with these two. We were on the fence in which of these two decks would be the better second deck. We ended up playing Memento. I played both, but I can switch between them pretty easily. That tier did not do well, unsurprisingly. Look at the Snake is fucking ass. That's why I don't like Snake. Like 16% go second win rate. And Christian as well. This deck just didn't do that well. We tried this, won a fan. The thing with this deck is like you build it to beat Malice, because in theory the trap helps you because it says your guys can't be banished on the field. So it makes Cryptor way worse and NTP way worse. And then you have good disruption. You don't play lights or darks. You're not weakened to Bestials. And you have a lot of non-engine. But it just still lost grinding games and just inconsistency problems. And that's why we played Mermail instead. Fun FTK deck. Awesome. Oh. Yeah, this is pretty expected. I think this deck is low-key like another pseudo FTK deck, which is part of like the problems I have with it. Branded did better than I expected going first, but sure. Blue Eyes is 100%. Damn, that's nice. They cooked. Lab did shit. Sure. There's one going first. Sprite as well, decently. Okay. Arcana Force. 3 games played. I thought Ryan only played it twice. And one of them was the troll time. I don't think anybody else brought Arcana Force, right? Josh put stun on the board. Yep. Fiendsmith control. Sure does. Enzo. Yeah, and Ubel and Vanquish will shit the bed. All right, so player stats. I was talking about decks here. We all knew going in, Malice was the best deck in the format. It dominated. Rizal right behind. Below that, what we'd call that is we have a dog on the team, right? So you have one player playing Malice, one player playing Rizal, and then you have a dog. The dog plays something else. So we joke like Pack was the dog, Nesh was the dog because they played Memento. I was the dog on my team. I played Malice, Mermail, or Mermail Memento. I mean, these were aids. Yeah. Everyone using this terminology. Well, we got it from each other, right? Sorry. And the rest of the format kind of revolved around that. Decks to beat Malice or Rizal to switch out against, and decks to play against people that were queuing counter queues, right? So if someone played a Senpai deck or Crooked Cook deck to beat my Rizal deck, I'd switch to a different deck to beat those, which is why we had the Arcana Force. All right. Dreams Future. Otasku Freedom Stellar. Rizal, Malice, Mermail. They never switched. So their dog was Mermail, which I think is fine. Under mine is here. Other deck, okay. Freedom played Blue Eyes, went 3-0 with it. True. Dasku's win rate, not hot, obviously. Rizal and Puppet. So Puppet's idea is an FTK deck for Tempai, right? But then what they were saying is it's also good against Memento. Team leader should be on the best deck. It's like that, right? They should. However, for our team, Ray pretty much said he's playing Malice and can't play anything else. Which is why we did that. Console, Josh, Emra. Oh, total win rate's here. 38%. Okay. Exact same as the coin win rate, which is kind of disgusting. So is this. Stellar put up a plus, which is good. Console 64, and then Josh and Emma both didn't have a great time, but it does happen, obviously. Josh's Mento deck not working out. I think it talked about Josh not playing a Horned Dragon. I think it hurt him. Yeah, Emra had a rough time. This is another one interesting. Malice Mermail performing here, but Rizal did not. Alignments, how do they do? All not great. Does happen though. Goyoku holding it down again. Ragnarok, killer here. Yeah, Luca did excellent this tournament because he hears coin win rate. These guys both won every single match they went first. Obviously, that means some luck, but also means they knew what they were doing. It's pretty good. And like, look at this. Nesh negative win rate here, 47%. But again, he's the dog. He has the worst deck, so he's playing from behind every game. I do not like how much he played Snake Eyes. This deck is fucking ass. Josh had never missed Horned. I'm pretty sure he literally lost the game because of that. So, debatable. I'll call him out. I don't agree with someone. I say my piece. Team 7, you can see how bad we did here. Obviously, I'm not happy with any of our win rates here. My coin toss rate wasn't the worst, but I bricked so fucking much. Oh, that's Ray's. This is mine. Yeah, and all three of us went negative. Like, we lost more than we won our rolls. He only played a Crane Force twice. I don't know why it shows up 3 times. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. These interviews baited you into bringing a guy into bringing Arcana Force. Nah, it was good. Trust. Fala Galera, yeah, their win rate's all very strong. This was super solid. And then Jude only one with like a really good coin rate. The other two did clutch up. I don't like this though. I know they're confident on it. This Malice Mento pick. I don't like this pairing that much. Malice should have stood on its own. In my opinion. Soul Form. This one is rough. I wonder how much is bad luck and how much is like how much is their own fault, because 7% is brutal. Like, that is world record low. Like, I don't know if we'll ever get a win rate lower than 7%. And you're on Malice? That too. He never won a single game on Malice. He never won a coin flip. Or never won a single game. He won one coin flip with it. Played Tenpai 4 times and won once. And he won 3 coin flips with Tenpai. That's funny. You won 1 coin flip and bricks. I relate. You just assumed he played Arcana Force 3 times because he bricked for Striker Tenpai. I would have thought, no, he was playing Ryzel. We didn't know that his opponent was on Striker or Tenpai at that point. He was playing Ryzel. He drew fucking Fua, Star, Cross, Ash. And his opponent fucking first action sales ban Ash. And we're like, no, we're dead. Okay. It's here. All right. Voice listings, meh. Yeah, Tier, it's not a good deck, man. And then Bronus. Their team win rate's not great. They kind of sneaked by. Malice player carrying, obviously. And then FCG. Wow. Mimoe's coin luck rate was insane, right? I guess it petered off at the end. But at the start, it was like started off 6 coin flips in a row he won. Wait, no, that's not coin win rate, right? This is coin win rate. This is coin win rate, right? Yeah, total coin rate. Yeah. God War also had crazy. Did the best coin win rate. Is it God of War? Joey 68%, nice. 66.6, guy's a demon. 71 with Goyoko again. Wow. Okay. That's why maybe the 50%. This is less good now that you look at this. This is 71 from both of them. Okay. Yeah, so those two got 71. Who lost in time? Chris. Yeah, it's Chris. Same team as Vince. Yeah, I think the thing is there's a lot of things to look at, right? It's a small tournament, only 12 teams, only 5 rounds each pretty much, and then top 4. So data here is not nothing, but it's not a ton either. But it should give you an idea of how the format kind of was for us. Coin toss is very important, and sometimes you still lost because you bricked, which happened a lot. These were definitely the 4 decks to look out for, these 4 here. I think everyone kind of agreed there was not much there. Some players missed that and went for like Tier instead, which I think is a huge mistake, but there were some. And that was kind of the format. It wasn't great, and obviously I don't want to complain about it too much because it does sort of, you know, diminish the results of people who did well, and I'm not trying to do that because they've earned it. But yeah, I was not a fan of the way this played out. And with the Fiendsmith fall off. The problem with the Fiendsmith cards are Fu and Max. You're just too good against them. They fell off way harder in OCG than they did in TCG, and it's kind of showing why. They for sure will see a place in the metagame at some point, but it felt wrong just not playing Fiendsmith anywhere. We ended up putting them in Arcana Force, but it almost doesn't matter. Is this deck list public yet? I don't think so. Did Ryan post the deck list? Oops. And I feel similarly when Ryzel Mouse was in TCG. About the state of the format? No, because there's 2 big differences. For one, Ryzel was released with Star Ryzel, which makes Ryzel significantly less interesting. The way Ryzel is interacting with, or the way you interact with Ryzel and the way it's fun, is because you can hit the duo drive with hand traps. It meant that if you held hand traps for a choke point, you could stop the field, but not to the point where they went to nothing. So it'd make an interesting grind game. But now with Star, that doesn't work. So it becomes almost impossible to handle Ryzel now going first as well. Malice is cancer because obviously Apo and Decoder are broken, but also it's best of one, right? So you don't get a side deck for cards like Meows, Lancia, Inscription. And what that means is a lot of games are just over immediately.
I thought that Jesse was
cannot
hooked.
do anything about it. So, yeah. Thank you for the sub, Bear Lord. Appreciate you. That's why I feel like it was a big difference between TCG and Master Duel. Apo with Malice and best of one is so chalked. It's not great. Do we know like officially what the next Duels Cup is? I know there's rumors of it, but like it's not been announced yet, right? If it's the weekend to YCS Lima, then I won't go. But if it's not, then I'll go to YCS Lima. Pack's out in 3 weeks. That's the rumor, but we don't know for sure. Buck would have done better. There were some small misplays, but honestly, our luck was just not good either. Ryan made detonator 0 times. I bricked 4. Or I bricked twice and drew like bad hands twice that lost to a single interaction, which they had. It's confirmed in game, is it? Let's take a look. Where is it? Where do you guys see it? Go to the ranked announcement from July 31st. Okay. Yeah, so I won't be at YCS Lima then, which is a bit of a shame. I wanted to go to Lima. Preparation-wise, it could have made your list more consistent. No, I was happy with the lists because the thing is, they're built in a way to be able to win going second because my deck is weaker. Like when I played in ranked, just texting my decks, they were good. Think you guys will try for TCG Worlds again or more focused on Master Duel? Both. I'll do whatever. Again, I'm not really picky about it. Not gonna come. I'm not gonna come. I need to do the Duels Cup. Worlds is the focus. I want to go back to Japan. So I'll be doing that. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. I feel a little blocked up. Okay. You think it was the right choice for Tenpai only play 16 crows in the worlds? I think it makes much difference. Have I seen the new pack yet? I have. Duels Cup is going to be cancer. Where is it here? Yeah, Code Talkers, Heraldic Beasts, a Gem Knight. The Magistus card's interesting. But it'll be interesting, yeah. Okay. When isn't DC cancer? True. How about a mini whaling session, right? Rid ourselves of our woes. Let's do a quick poll. What pack do we open? What did I just drop? All right, new poll. Let's burn our gems. Thunder Memento pack or Fire King Unchained? Okay. BA pack? No. I'm not doing the BA pack. Malice pack? I'm okay. Memento, it also has Thunder Drake. Yes, that is why I said Thunder / Memento. I'm afraid of no ghosts. Fire King Unchained winning right now? Okay. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh yeah, venereal disease 2 is when we named this. It's funny. Alright, Fire King Unchained 1. Bustin' makes me feel good. What super rare do I even want to craft? I don't even think there's any. Alright, will we get a royal? Let's do a prediction, guys. Some gambas. And I know. Did I order the meme OCG set? What the fuck? Oh, no, I did not. Yeah, Pack is all fucking royals. I'm not him. Ghostbusters. Josh as well. I heard that. I was surprised. Pack is a gambling problem. Loki, yes. There's always a bigger whale. It appears so. I've been thoroughly outclassed, and I have no intention of catching up to him. I'd like to work my way towards Royal Fuas, I guess. Gambling is reason to play this game. True. All right, let's go. So, are there any other things to look at from Worlds, TCG or Master Duel, that are worth noting? So I know that Aaron McInnes did an interview with the only OCG player who made Top Cut. So maybe we watch that. What do you guys think? Maybe someone has a different suggestion. Talk about the timeout in the semis. I mean, there's nothing to talk about. He timed out. It was crazy that it happened. I don't know what comments here you want from me to really enhance the perspective. The same guy who said in the post-match World interview that he wants Max E banned. Yeah. That guy came up to me and said he was a fan of the channel. I already have that royal. If I got a second royal of this, I'd be kind of tilted, I'm not gonna lie. How did Konami get Macron for Worlds? That was fucking crazy, and the entire stadium was booing. I didn't know that people hated him that much. I don't keep up with French politics that much. I really know not much about his policies. He might be in chat right now. Who, Macron? I highly doubt it. In France, you have to hate politicians. Sure. Bonjour, it's me, President Macron. Como se va? Royal, 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 royal! No, alright. I said Simo beat Cancer. I know he's doing a subathon, right? I did. Royal. No, Royal Chevalier would have gotten so hard. Damn. Alright, that's fine. You got more packs. Yeah, 3 ultras. We're chilling. We're chilling. He's a rich millionaire who keeps giving tax breaks to his buddies. That sounds familiar, except replace millionaire with billionaire. Then you have America. I want to be banned from entering the States one day. Oops. In Tokyo next year, they'll get John Konami himself to talk. Yeah, okay. It'll be Trump. Royal? Damn. One day. One day I'll get something cool. Yaksha. Okay. When I get banned, I have to record a reaction video inside a car. Yeah, I'll be exactly like Steven. No, but I don't want to copy him, you know, I gotta do my own thing. Skyburn. Okay. Okay, only one ultra. My team picked Fua or Call By. We picked Fua. We felt that, like, so why we picked Call By in past years is it's really good going second in last year's, right? Because last year, for example, you could Call By Garunix, Call By Princess, Call By Phantom Ubel, Call By Unchained Rage, Call By Yama, Call By Tier, exactly right. Call By branded cards. So Call By was good going second, which is why we shared it. It's also going first, obviously. But when you go second in this format with Call By, it's not good into Rizel or into Malice. So, like, it's not unplayable and playable, but it's not good either. So that's why we decided we went to Fua instead, something that'll help us to going second. As you guys can tell, going second is fucking Omega broken. Or going first is Omega broken. So we wanted a way to mitigate that. If it's just the coming selection pack, that's not much to talk about. Kind of have fun playing with it when it comes out, but Malice better be tier 0 if it wasn't already. More Skyburns. 3 Brilliant Fusion. I'm gonna try something with that. Oh, is the ban list already in effect, or is it tomorrow? Yeah, I don't agree with Josh's take that Fua is nothing. Oh, what the? That is hilarious. I would have loved this Royal too. This card is awesome. All right, well, I got Brilliant Fusion. Wrong pack. I'm happy I got it. Royal? I'll take this Royal. Last batch of 10. And we expect a scripted video about Worlds. For this Worlds, probably not, because it was uneventful. But last Worlds, I'm working on a video, which I know is late, but it's kind of going to be a retroactive thing. I want to make more scripted videos. It's just so hard to find time. I promise I will try. I haven't forgotten with the Blue Eyes video either. What's the best FTK deck in Master Duel? It depends on the circumstances, the scenario you're looking for, situation. Have you registered for any regionals yet? No. Was already a react to the new Master Mouse support. I don't have much to react, but what do you want me to say? You guys keep asking me this. Are you just waiting for me to crash out? Like, is that what you're waiting for? I guess maybe. React to chef. To chef. Yes, okay. Like, we all know the Malice cards are better. We know that it's all broken. What do you want me to do? Okay. 1,000 violins. Still no Master Domain list. I mean, we had one, just not good. I guess I got a royal. Who voted? Oh, yes, you are right. I got a royal. Not what I wanted, but we got a royal. A lot of fucking super rares. Holy shit. Alright, so, alright. I hate to do this. I got a message that I have to go. So I actually have to end stream early, which I know is a huge letdown because we've only been live for an hour. But I will be back tomorrow. Before you guys go, I want you to remember tomorrow is subs build my everything's okay. Yeah, subs build my deck for regionals. So make sure you guys come back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. It'll be a fun stream to build my deck for regionals. And then, yeah, I will do some more Worlds review, maybe tomorrow or another day. You'll plenty of content to have. Why you resub today? I don't know. Enters, pull, Royals, leave. No, we talked for a bit as well, but I actually have to go. Maybe I'll stream later today, but probably not. I am unfortunately pretty busy. Have a good one, guys. Catch y'all later.